Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is February the 27th, 2013, and the time is 4:29 p.m. Pacific time in California. Okay, so I've been doing these reverse image overlays of the moon's surface over the Earth for a couple years now, at least, and I've been doing it every day for a couple years, and you would think that I'd learned something, and I got people, telling me that I'm seeing things and stuff on my, commenting on my channel and stuff, and I am seeing things. You're absolutely right. I am seeing things. I'm seeing exactly what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that the moon has hit the Earth many times, and there's so much evidence on all you have to do is do what I'm doing. Take images of the moon's surface, use Microsoft Paint to flip it over, and then overlay it onto the Earth with this button right here in Google Earth. So if you think there's some possibility that the moon has hit the Earth. I mean, because it shows, the weather patterns show it all the time. I learned that after I started doing the overlays, and then after I accidentally learned about the weather by accidentally hitting that button one day. And this is one that I showed in my moon truth rant video on my channel. You can go to my channel and see that video. And I discovered it as I was making the video. This location right here. It's here's the weather over this spot. First of all. Okay, just check out how good it fits into this crater right here. And it'll fit like this every day. When any weather that's here, I don't care if it's over here, if the weather's over here, whatever weather is there, it will fit this crater every day. Because I won't move the crater. I'll leave the crater in place. And right now it's in North America. You just see, or right off the coast, North America. See that? Right in the ocean, right there, right? And if you look up here in North America, you can see right where this curve. Let me turn the weather off. Right there, right where this cut is, right here, you can see the same thing right here. Look, see that? That is definitely an edge, and this is just one of so many. I've totally lost count of how many impacts I've seen on the Earth completely, because I can put 3 of them right up here, 3 different ones. 3 different areas of the moon reversed. I can put those up here and fit them right up here, but I can't do it up here, right? Because it doesn't allow you to put a picture on the North Pole or the South Pole on Google Earth. So what you have to do, if you're going to do this, and I know people are going to do it because there's a lot of observers out there that want to know things. And if you want to know things, if you want to know like the most important thing, this is what you got to do. You have to do this. If you want to know the most important thing on Earth, as far as I'm concerned, it's the most important thing on Earth. Besides peace, love, and happiness, it's the most important thing on the planet. All right? So, I mean, it is. It just answers so many questions. It brings up a lot of questions, too, but it answers a lot of questions about the geologic history of this Earth and the moon. So all you got to do is exactly what I said in the beginning of the video. Just reverse the moon's surface and overlay it onto the Earth. And you can, when you do that, you can move the picture anywhere you want. You can just go like this, and you can put it over here, put it over there. You can turn the picture like this. You can put Mickey Mouse on the moon. It does, or on the Earth. Anything. Picture of your mom. See if that fits on there. Maybe she hit it. But anyways, you can see. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you ask me. I mean, you just look at the Earth and you can see. It's not just a bunch of little meteors and comets or whatever that hit the Earth, people. You can see it. I mean, it just takes a little bit of common sense to see what I'm talking about. And a big screen does not hurt either. You got to have it. I'd say at least a 27-inch screen to do this. Anything smaller, you're gonna have a hard time. But I'm using a 42-inch screen, so I can see pretty good. Pretty good. And the weather is like a confirmation. I use the weather to find most of them now. I mean, the weather, if there's a really cool weather pattern on the Earth at any given time, which is pretty much all the time, there'll be at least one somewhere on the Earth. Like this one up here. This is a pretty nice one. And there's this one right here. I discovered this one day when the weather was showing this line right across here. I mean, it was a perfectly straight line, and I know it was the New Madrid fault line. I know it was because it had like 2 parallel lines going straight up right here. I got a picture of that. I should show you the picture of it actually. That's not it right there, is it? I think it might be. Let's check that. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. See that line? See the yellow right there? It's too big, but I mean, That's the New Madrid fault line right there. In between that, right there is the fault line. And you can see where it was the day. You can see where it was on that day. And everybody remembers this storm. It was a big storm. It went right through. Let me just get it to the size here, so you can kind of see. But you see where it is. See, you can see right where it is. Look at that line, where it starts and where it finishes. Right there, right where the New Madrid fault line is. So when that was up there that day, the day that weather was there. Let me get it in place. So I have it in place somewhere, but I don't think I have it titled. I put this up here. Or I didn't. I mean, the weather was here, so this isn't live weather, of course. But it was like right here. You can see. It was like right there, pretty close enough. Okay, and then I brought up this. I put this crater here that day when I made that video, and you can see this all on my Moon Truth rant video. It doesn't have this good of a picture because I had to make it the following day. But here you go. Let me try and bring it up here. Here we go. This one right here. I think I probably got that one off a little bit. Okay, it is off a little bit. Let me bring that one up and move it right where it needs to be. Hold on. It's pretty close. Actually, it goes up right. Like right there, I think, something like that. Right there. Somewhere right. Here, let me back it off so you can see this box out of here. Something like that. Anyways, it was close to that. Watch the video if you want to see what I'm talking about. The video probably shows it a little bit better. Okay. Anyways, that's how I found this alignment right here. This alignment is aligned very well. Very well. Nice alignment here. Turn the borders on, you can really see it. See, this is ways to confirm it. First, you can find it with the weather. You can line it up to the weather, and then you take the weather away, and then you take and look at it over the land after you take the weather away, like this, and then you can turn the borders on and confirm. Look at how it fits in. Look at that right through there. I mean, I have so many in this list of different parts of the moon over the Earth that are just absolutely amazing. But I mean, I don't even title them, so I don't even know where to go. I'm really bad at that. That's my fault. But I mean, I want people to do this on their own because you're gonna be shocked at what you find. I'm not kidding. You're probably gonna do it better than I can, and I'd like to see that. I'd like to see people make videos about that if they possibly can do that. Do it. I'd like to see that because you're gonna find stuff. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I know you will, because especially if you like watch a few of my videos and see how. How I do it. I've done a couple of them right there on as I was making the video. This one right here was there was a big weather pattern right in this location. See, it says surprise crater. I titled it surprise crater because when I was making that Moon Truth rant video, there was this weather pattern right here, just like this, right there. But it was a big round patch, and I had this crater up over here at that time, and you can see this big dark area in the center, and you can see this big cloud right here, and they were identical. I mean, and I didn't know it was there. I didn't know it was even there when I started the video, but everyone was seeing this big circle right here in the center and this big cloud right there that was exactly the same shape. So watch that video and you'll see. I mean, I don't plan most of this stuff. I like it when I discover stuff making a video. That's the best time because everybody knows then how it works. And then you got all these other big circles on the Earth. And you can watch all other videos that I got up to see what I'm talking about. But anyways, another way to confirm, once you've put the moon everywhere, different side, the south pole of the moon is an important place to put on the Earth, and Mare Oriental are the two most important areas of the moon to put on the Earth. Okay, but here's one that I did earlier. It's not very clear. It's going to be kind of hard to see. But the other day, or I don't know, about a week ago probably, there was this pattern in Australia. I can't do an overlay down here because it's too close to the South Pole. But here, this is it. I saved it right here on this picture. See this big clearing right in the center right here? I saved it because I knew that was an impact. I could just tell. when you see those big circular clearings or a big circular weather pattern or anything circular that it's about that size. So earlier I brought it up and I was thinking, well, which one's going to go there? I got to figure out which crater's going to go there, which side of the moon. So I was going through my list and I picked Smithy Eye because it was just there. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, so I picked it, and then here's what happened when I did that. Not that one. This one. How'd it go? Okay, here it is right here. This is a crappy picture. I mean, they don't give you very good images of the moon. I mean, this side of the moon, the side we see, they give you pretty good images of that side because they have good images. I mean, and they cannot lie about that side because anybody can take images of that side of the moon, the side we see, right? And it's hit the moon, it's hit the Earth too, guaranteed. The side that we see is facing us because it's going to come back and hit us on that side again, probably. Either that or one of the poles. But here you go. This is what happened. I just put the picture there. This is how it fit. It was just a little bit off, so I just moved it a little bit. Here you go. With the weather, this is what it was. Oh wait, not with the live weather. Here it is. Check it out. Look at that cloud. Look at this up here. That was almost right in place right when I snapped the picture up. I just had to move it a little bit. But you can see it's not going to be perfect anyway because this is a mosaic of this side of the moon anyway. But look at that. It was right in place, and then I looked over here at this part of the moon, and look at this. Look at the weather here. It's pretty similar. I mean, I'm sure this goes here because I can see what they're leaving out. That's the trick, is to know what they're leaving out, and they give you enough, just enough to know, but not prove it. And you'll see. So that's up there on the side. Here's the center of the impact, and you can see this impact is not this. That's not the only part of the impact. This whole dark circle is the entire impact. That's all one impact. That whole dark circle is one impact. With all these craters all done in that impact. From mountains on the Earth or whatever. Or it could be, and some of them are probably from stuff raining back down onto the moon. I don't know. But it's one impact. Look at the bottom of Australia right here. Look at this big circular area right here. Look. Smithy Eye fits in there really good. And then what I also noticed is if you take Smithy Eye and bring it up to the coast up here, it just hugs that coast perfect. I mean, so no guarantees that it was right here in the center of that area, but it goes here. You can check that yourself. Just if you can get a good picture of Smithy Eye, please send me a good image of Smithy Eye. I can't find any really good ones. I mean, this is the best I could get, really. Even Google Moon, I mean, everything on Google Moon is garbage, so you can't really use it. But this goes here. I know it does. I know it does. So that, you can check that out. And, I mean, just look at the Marianas Trench, deepest place on Earth, big round circle. I mean, I had this guy tell me that the moon's hasn't hit the Earth 8 times. You're what do you say? He said I was crazy, basically. He said that, or he didn't say I was crazy. He said that's crazy. The idea was crazy. The Marianas Trench is created from the Pacific plate sliding under the Asian plate or whatever. And yeah, it's not created from that, but it's doing that. But that's not how it was created. I guarantee that's not how it was created. You can see that's an impact. Look at the way look at the way that is. That's what an impact would do when it hits and separates or whatever. That's what I would imagine it would look like. And I'm sure a lot of people can see what I'm talking about. Another big circle right here. Look at this. Indonesia. Whoa, look at that circle. Look at that. More circles up here. Central Asia. Big giant circle right here. Okay? Impact all over the place. All over the Earth. I'm telling you. Right here. Another one. Right here. Another one. Right here. Big impact. South Pole. Direct impact. And all around the South Pole. I mean Antarctica. Big impacts. Right here there's an impact. Watch this one in the Atlantic right here. Another one I just did. Okay, watch. Borders on. Look at that. The weather pattern. A weather pattern was here, and you can probably still see it. No, it's different. It changed today, but I was like this, and I seen the weather pattern that pointed me to this direction. I put this here because of the weather, and then look at how it fits with everything else without the weather. See that? Look at that. And then here's my really good one. The one that's in the North Atlantic, or whatever you want to call it, right? It's up here. Really good one. This one right here is near perfect. I mean, with the weather, some days the weather is so incredible. On this one, it's just it's awesome. Where'd it go from the weather? Oh, yeah, the weather's not that good today for this one, but it fits, and it will always fit. You can watch the videos I have up of the weather previous, about a week ago, and it looked really good. But that's what you do. You take, I mean, it's simple, really. You think about it. The moon's right there. They say a Mars-sized planet hit the moon, or hit the Earth to create the moon. I say the moon that is a Mars-sized planet hit the Earth, and it was the moon that hit the Earth. And it hit the Earth again, and it will hit the Earth again sometime around the 30th century. How do I know that? You're going to laugh when I tell you. But that's okay. I don't mind making people laugh, even at my own expense. So here you go. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon musical. All the Sailor Moon musicals basically will tell you that the black moon is going to hit the Earth. It's the black. There's the light. Where there is light, or where there is dark, or where there is light, there is darkness. Okay, you have to have darkness to have light, right? Okay, so there you go. The moon has hit the Earth. Watch the Sailor Moon musical on my channel, on the playlist. It's right there on my channel, called 2002 AI No Sanctuary. That entire video is basically almost, I mean, just like the truth of what's going to happen. See, I discovered this before I ever watched anything about Sailor Moon. So don't think that I watched Sailor Moon and then all of a sudden I thought it was real. I watched it after I learned about this. I'd been doing these for a while already, and when I watched that, it just confirmed it, because everything in there is just right on target, right on the money. And the first song on that video is called "Set Me Free." What does the truth do? It sets you free. I'm telling you, that's a very interesting video to watch. If you want to know the truth, watch it. And then you can watch the other ones too. The other playlist I have up there is the one where they talk about the 30th century. Then you can look up the 30th century on Wikipedia and see that all kinds of science fiction stories have all taken place right around the 30th century. I don't know why they took place there, but apparently that's why. But and another thing, they say that our magnetic field on the Earth, if you watch that one, it's on one of my playlists. It's about the Earth's magnetic field. They say it may last maybe until the beginning, or throughout this millennium, and then the next millennium. So there you go. The next millennium is the 30th century. So there you go. Check it all out. I'm not, you don't have to believe me, or I'm not. I don't want. Actually, I would like it if people didn't believe me, because I like knowing this myself, and I mean, I share the information that I find. But I'm not going to try to talk you into believing it, because I think it's kind of cool to know, and it's kind of cool that nobody else knows. So there you go. Have a good day, and check it out. If you want to know the truth, you'll find it that way.